Mini episode 1316 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1316, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 15 of the 2020 NFL season, our 17th year of coverage. Last week we were 11-5 overall, 2-1 on the Big Three and 1-0 on the lock, bringing the record to 121, 82, and 5, 25, 16, and 1, and 8 and 6 on the season. Here's our picks this week. Las Vegas minus 3.5 over the LA Chargers. Denver plus 5.5 over Buffalo. Green Bay minus 9 over Carolina. Indianapolis minus 7 over Houston. Detroit plus 11 over Tennessee. Miami minus 1.5 over New England. Washington plus 6.5 over Seattle. Baltimore minus 13 over Jacksonville. Dallas plus 3 over San Francisco. The New York Jets plus 17.5 over the LA Rams. Arizona minus 7 over Philadelphia. Kansas City minus 3 over New Orleans. And Pittsburgh minus 13 over Cincinnati. For our Big Three, it's Tampa Bay minus 6 over Atlanta, and Minnesota minus 3 over Chicago. And in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the Millennium for NFL Week 15, it's Cleveland minus 6.5 over the New York Giants. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Joe Mixon. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Kenny Golladay, Chris Godwin, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, and Michael Thomas. Tight end, Travis Kelce and George Kittle. Remember, our Thursday night game pick and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 15 QBs. Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Phillip Rivers, Aaron Rodgers, Ben Roethlisberger, Matt Ryan, Ryan Tannehill, and Deshaun Watson. We like 18 running backs. Cam Akers, Chris Carson, Mike Davis, J.K. Dobbins, Kenyon Drake, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Austin Eckler, Leonard Fournette, Wayne Gallman, Kareem Hunt, Josh Jacobs, David Johnson, David Montgomery, Raheem Mostert, James Robinson, Miles Sanders, DeAndre Swift, and Jonathan Taylor. We like 16 wide receivers. Brandon Ayuk, Robbie Anderson, Brandon Cooks, Amari Cooper, Corey Davis, Stephon Diggs, T.Y. Hilton, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Johnson, Jarvis Landry, Terry McLaurin, Tim Patrick, Allen Robinson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Adam Thielen, and Robert Woods. And we like 7 tight ends: Mark Andrews, Jared Cook, Rob Gronkowski, Hunter Henry, T.J. Hawkinson, Robert Tonyan, and Darren Waller. Thank you for joining us for this week's FDH Football Preview Show.